Hi everyone, I'm Chanel from Stamping Stilettos and I'm back with a case card class, and this is using a stamp set that I got free with this magazine. It's called Make Amazing Cards, and it is, I don't know if there's an issue number for this, but anyway, it's one that I got recently, and it has this gorgeous unicorn stamp set. It's just amazing. This is the stamp set that you get with it, and also you got papers and a couple of embossing folders as well. Good luck on that. So I'm using this stamp set. It's very, very cute. It's got, I don't know if you can see because of that, but it has a castle, a unicorn, like a rainbow. Oh, it's got little rabbits, it's got little stars, little gems, a whoosh with a star, like a shooting star. Have a magical day. Excuse me. So this is the stamp set. Excuse me. And here are some of the cards that I have already made with the stamp set. So there's this one, and they're just so cute. And obviously I have a granddaughter who's 7, nearly 7, or nearly 8, sorry. And obviously she has a lot of friends, so I make these to save my daughter money on cards because there's always someone's birthday. We're going to be making this card but with a different background, and there's one using some glimmer paper, and look, some of my gems that I said I need to use. This one's my favourite, just love it. But we're going to be making one just like this today, so let's get on. Excuse me. And I'll show you how we make it. So I'm using a card blank, and I think it's 130 millimeters by 130 millimeters square, which is about 5 2/8, 5 1/4 I should say. So this is just a square card base, and then I have a silver layer which is 5 1/8 by 5 1/8. Then you do get some patterned paper with the magazine, and this is one of them, just too cute. So that's cut 5 by 5, another piece of the patterned paper, and this is 5 by 1.5 inches. You need another scrap piece of silver and a scrap piece of whisper white. Now I'm also using the layering circles and layering oval. So with the silver you cut out the scalloped circle, so I have one there already done, and then you will need a straight cut circle in the whisper white, and there it is there. So that's that done. So those are done. We can put them to one side, and also have this is some DSP that I had, which has got some foiled little dots on it, and this is cut at 3/4 inch by 4, and that's for the sentiment. Now the sentiment is from a little stamp set that I got from the range, I believe, and it just says roll me in fairy dust and call me a unicorn. Oh, just adorable. So let's get on and I'll show you how we make this card. So using Stays On ink and the unicorn stamp, you'll also need your I have a mat here because it's a photopolymer stamp, so you do want a little bit of a cushion. So this little foam mat there. I'm just going to ink that up and pop that down like that. And then the sentiment I'm doing in Tempting Turquoise. I'm just going to bring that in here. I'm just going to ink up the sentiment. And pop that down in the middle. Like that. And then I have my banner punch, and we're just going to turn that into a banner. Let's take a little bit more off that end to make it even, and there we have it. So there is your banner. And then I'm using these pro markers to colour in the unicorn. Now we're using these are from Winsor and Newton, the pro markers. I do also use Spectrum Noir, but today I'm going to be using these pro markers. They are very good. I just don't have as many colours in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Cool Grey number 1, and we're going to colour in the... Where are we? That's right, I'm just looking at the one that I have already done, wherever it is. Well, that's very bizarre because I can't find it. Right, okay, I just have to remember what I did. So we're using Cool Grey number 1, and we're just going to colour in the body of the unicorn. And then, of course, you can colour them in a different colour. It might be that go and make a cup of tea time if you don't like watching all of this bit. Unicorns are very in at the moment, aren't they? Very popular. Something very magical about the unicorn. Come on. Okay. And then the face. Right, so that's the first bit, and then we've got Cool Grey number 2, and we're just going to come in and just add a little bit of highlight in here, and just a little bit there, a little bit of shadowing, I should say. You don't need much, you only need a little bit. And you could do his little hoofs a bit darker as well. Okay, and then we're going to do, this is pastel yellow, and we're just going to colour in this beautiful mane. I just missed a bit of his ear as well, so let's just do Cool Grey on his ear, and we're just going to do his tail. Okay, and then I have yellow. So we're just going to go and just put a little bit of shading in here. There you go. And then with the pale pink, I'm going to do horn and bow there, a little bit in the ears, and that is it. That's all there is to it. And we're going to put this card together now. Oops, let's have a look. I'm going to take the patterned paper, glue that down to the silver panel, like that, and then the stripy piece to go in the middle, like that. Now I have some just silver thread, so I'm going to just take a length of this. I'm just going to bring enough round to do a bow. Just going to tie a knot. Oops. I believe this magazine's still on sale, because I think I've still seen it on the shelf, here in the UK, that is. And then we're just going to do a bow, which is my favourite thing in the world. Like, really, I hate doing bows. What is it? Come on. They never want to go right. So we're just going to pull those ends. Oh, actually, that wasn't too bad for once. I should say that every time, shouldn't I? And then maybe it'll go right. So there's your bow. And then we're going to put this down on the card base. Pop that down. Like that. Just hold that down a minute. And we're going to pop some glue on the circle with the unicorn. Pop that down like that. And then I'm going to take some dimensionals. And one more. And pop him down, or her, like that. Look at that, how cute is that? I'm going to put a couple of dimensionals on the sentiment. And we're going to pop that down like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple of blingy, these lovely rainbow colour gems. That looks a bit bare up there, doesn't it? So these are in strips. So what I'm going to do is just cut off. Let's have a look. I think actually, let's do a big row, I think. maybe too many. I might cut one off of there, and I'm just going to cut the last two, and I'm going to put one there and one, oops, go down there. I think what I'm going to do, if I can get one off, I'm going to take one of those off, I think, because I think I've gone a bit blingy crazy. Just cut that glue bit off. There you go. There you go, that looks better. So we've just put a few gems on that just to bling it up a bit. And how adorable and quick and easy is that card, and my daughter will be chuffed because it will save her some money with the grandkids, because I think, isn't there like 30 kids in a class, and if you say half of them are girls throughout the year. Let's put that back in there. I'm so sorry. Oh dear, this cold is just not good. So yes, that saves her quite a bit of money every year when I make them. So I hope you've enjoyed this case card class, and yes, I've got another one of my magazines out and we're making use of them. So I hope you're all well, and I shall see you all very, very soon. Take care. Bye bye.